It is an important first step. However, we think more has to be done, again, in light of the drastic humanitarian situation of over 7 million displaced Congolese citizens.
You were quoted as saying that you intend to bring more proactive diplomacy to resolving some of these conflicts or to bring peace in the DRC. What do you mean by that?
I talk about being more proactive in our diplomacy. It's also bringing our stories closer to our different partners, to our different stakeholders that we engage on so many other issues. So this is one of the key elements. Being proactive also means sometimes starting difficult conversations. And I think this is one of the difficult conversations a lot of our partners and stakeholders have been shying away from. The fact that we have a neighboring country that in other countries is welcomed as a peace bringer, as a peacemaker, but is a warmonger in the Great Lakes region. It is a difficult conversation to have, but that's what it's about when you talk about proactive diplomacy. It's bringing also these issues to the table. And this is what I see as one of the key tenets of my vision and in my tenure.
Your government has called on the international community to put pressure on countries who are supporting the M23 rebels as part of the effort to bring peace to your countries, to the eastern part of your country. Talk to me about what the expectations of your government is regarding this.
I want to bring us back to something that we can all consider as objective, the last report of the group of experts, reiterating what we have said for a very long time: the presence of Rwandan Defense Forces on our national territory, uninvited, unsolicited, and in flagrant violation of all international humanitarian and other aspects of international law. So this is what we talk about when we want more from the international community. It is defending the standards that we have all adhered to. It is also upholding these values that we defend on other fronts, and the necessity to do that in the DRC, where we have 7 million displaced persons, and we have thousands of people that have been killed since the beginning of this conflict.
The Rwandan government has sharply denied involvement in the support of M23 rebels. The M23 rebels themselves have also denied that they are being supported by Rwanda. Some of your critics are saying this is an internal problem of DRC. The ongoing conflict in the eastern part of your country is an internal problem, and that the DRC should be able to resolve its own internal problems rather than accuse some neighboring countries of fomenting or supporting these rebel groups. How do you respond to that?
I want to remind you that we have a Luanda, the Luanda process that has been established as a diplomatic forum in which precisely this issue is being discussed. And we still adhere to it. Why do we adhere to it? Even if the flagrant violation of our territorial integrity, even if there are 4,000 Rwandan troops on our territory and over 7 million IDPs, we want a durable solution. This is why we go back to Luanda, because we are the ones who are burying our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our fathers with this war. We want an end to it. It's been 30 years, and each year has been 1 year too much. So we are committed to finding a sustainable solution. The question that I want to ask you is if the other stakeholders, specifically Rwanda and its 4,000 troops on our sovereign territory, are also committed to peace.